Hello, Jay with Great Scott Audio Productions for Bitten by Books Book Bites. It is a rather toasty Saturday, but I've gone back to my normal regalia of the mock turtleneck, as is my thing, I guess. Another day of creamed corn and canning and God knows what else, so we'll be brief as I normally can be. Today we're going to be visiting Yasmine Galenorn. The Otherworld series, just so much fun, so much snarky humor, incredibly hot sex scenes, just fabulous all the way around. I mean, the sisters are, it's hilarity. It's pure hilarity. The fights and the action, it has everything. This series does have really everything you would want in a series. Yasmine really has her finger on the pulse of people, really. It's Pacific Northwest, which obviously, as most of you know, I am in the Pacific Northwest, and it is my love and my passion, or one of them. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into Witchling, the first book in the series. Just super hot, sexy stuff. We're going to actually start on chapter 3 for a change. Oh, great mother, look what you two have done! I cautiously approached Delilah and knelt down, holding out my arms. Delilah, kitty, 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 come here. Chase looked at the cat, transfixed. Holy shit! He'd seen her in cat form, but never before witnessed the transformation process. What happened? Is the moon full? No, but certain stresses, especially when it comes to family altercations, also force her to shift. Sometimes she's able to control the transformations, but not always. I pounced for the bewildered cat, but she slipped away, clawing her way up my curtains. Leaning against the fridge, I let out a long sigh. Manali, some help, please? Manali snorted. Good going, Johnson, she said as she approached the window. Delilah, honey, I'm coming. Don't be scared. She slowly began to rise through the air as if she was standing on a pad of air. Delilah meowed, but didn't try to escape as Manali approached the top of the curtains. With a firm hand, she reached out and grasped Delilah by the pale blue collar that embodied Delilah's clothing. Come on, you little twit, she said fondly. Manali held her tight until she hit the ground and then handed Delilah to me. As Delilah snuggled against my shoulder, I scratched her behind the ears. Poor baby, it's okay. It's okay, I said softly. Chase cleared his throat, his eyes wide. How long till she turns back to normal? Once she calms down, she'll be okay, I said. Was she born that way, he asked. Manali surprised me by fielding the question. Delilah was born a werecat. Unlike others of her kind, she doesn't change into a big cat. Just our gorgeous little long-haired golden tabby. She laughed then, throaty and deep. With a glance at Chase, she added, the children teased her about it when we were little, and sometimes they forced a change in order to play with the pretty kitty. It got so bad our father and mother pulled her out of school. Chase shook his head. There's a lot I don't understand about the three of you yet. What exactly sets her off is hard to determine, I said. I've seen her face down some of the nastiest criminals in OW and remain calm and in control. But the three of us get into an argument, and she's a mass of fur and razor blades. Delilah meowed in my ear, loud. I turned to Chase and Manali and in a low voice said, Okay, so the two of you need to tone down your spats, because if you don't, I'll take matters into my own hands. Chase rolled his eyes. Uh-huh. You and what army? What are you gonna do? Take off your clothes and dance naked, maybe? Get your mind out of the gutter and me with it, Johnson. I kept my voice even, but he knew I was pissed. I may be able not to do much to Manali, but you I can cast a spell on. Ever thought of what it would be like to be a toad? Or a mouse, maybe? Want to see what Delilah does to cute little mice? Manoli grinned, baring her fangs as Chase blanched. She means it, Johnson. And considering the chance for backfire, I think I'd apologize. Why me? You're just as much to blame. Oh, cripes, can't you two be in the same room together for 5 minutes without picking a fight? Startled, Delilah tried to claw her way up my shoulder, resulting in a couple of deep scratches, but I stroked her neck, calming her down. Can you two quit bickering for one night, please? I stared pointedly at Chase. He let out a long sigh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll play nice. Manoli shook her head. As usual, Camille, you're the voice of reason. She graciously extended a hand to Chase. I'll pull my fangs in. She leaned toward Delilah and added, Delilah, honey, you don't have to worry. I'm not going to have Chase cocktail for dinner. Chase drummed his fingers on the table. Perhaps it's none of my business, but if Delilah was born a werecat, were you born a vampire? He asked softly. Nobody ever filled me in on your backgrounds, other than the fact that you're half human and sisters. Hell, until a few years ago, I didn't even know vampires really existed. Witches or werecats, either, he added with a smile. I glanced at Manali. She shrugged and headed for the kitchen. Tell him, she said on her way out. Chase waited till she was out of the room. Touchy subject, he asked. You might say that. Nobody's born a vampire. You have to be made one. Almost anybody can be changed. Manali was a top-notch acrobat. She could climb anything. Most of the time. Shortly after we joined the OIA, they assigned her to spy on the Elwing Blood Clan, a group of rogue vampires who refused to play by Otherworld's rules. They were sheltering a greater vampire who was due to be deported to the subterranean realms. The Elwing group has always been trouble. They give a bad name to all vampires. Chase raised his eyebrows. Aren't all vampires bad? They have their place in the scheme of things. You'd be surprised at how many were already here Earthside when we came over. But, as I said, the Elwing Blood Clan won't play by the rules. Manali was collecting information on them, and when her ability to climb walls short-circuited. That half-human problem again. She slipped off the wall and the clan caught her. When they found out who she worked for, they didn't go easy on her. Bad, huh? Bad doesn't even cover it. The techniques they use can shatter the psyche as well as the body. After torturing her, they turned her into a vampire. That's it for this week. Next time around, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. We're going to be seeing a little bit from Devon Monk, another Northwest author. Thanks again for watching.